things, and there we are. We are live. We are on the right channel. Everybody's in the right spot. Holy shit, we did something right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the goddamn show. We're here to play some Dungeon Crawl Classics. We're doing the Classic 2nd Edition Adventure, Night Below. Jeremy's back. His absence has been felt in these past handful of sessions.
There's less exploding asses.
Less exploding asses.
We all have our talents.
Yeah, Alex, he may show up. He's got some stuff going on, so hopefully he'll be along. If Alex isn't able to make it tonight, then I'll pilot Colin. That way the party's not short a cleric. We don't need to do introductions because you know everyone here. So the party was in the middle of having conversations because they have to fight they have an encounter with a dragon tonight. Let me phrase it like that. It's up to the party to see how poorly this will go. So someone was talking about a magical house.
Mm-hmm. So I have some ideas. So one of them is that how fast can we deploy the house?
Well, once a day.
Once a day, okay. How fast can you make it, close up?
I assume it's when the door is shut.
Summoning the house is just a standard action in combat. It's casting a spell.
Okay. Can he cancel it early?
Well, it's whenever he can cancel it whenever he needs to.
Okay.
He can cast it and it's there for the, number of hours less than a day than it needs to be.
Sure.
And then Pitchfork, when the door's closed, it's invisible. And when Pitchfork needs to make it go away, it's an action in combat.
So my thought is if we can bait the dragon into jamming its head in the door, and then we dive it and you close it, maybe it cuts off the dragon's head.
How would we close it, though? Or you mean we cancel the spell with him in it somehow?
Yeah.
Unsummon it?
We need to find a way out.
Well, that's if you're inside.
Yeah.
Right.
You just, like a bullfighter,
Toro.
I mean, that's one plan I've got. I've got more.
Strangely enough, we might have a way to work that first plan out.
Okay.
But it would require him to want to eat somebody probably to get his head in there.
Yeah.
Because I do have mirror image, so we could make
We're going to be
copies of
only
someone.
Vegetarian dragon in existence.
Yeah.
Now, I did have another idea, but this one requires a little bit more guile, if you will, and that is that, the beaver is still here, and supposedly the beaver and that dragon were friends. Maybe if we bash the beaver's head, but we really splatter it, make it look like it exploded, maybe we can convince the dragon that Mind Flayer was here and we were all its thralls, and it killed the beaver, made its head explode, and try to convince that dragon to go off wherever the Mind Flayers are and go hunt them down, and we're just pathetic things that it should just leave here. I don't know if I can. That's one.
There's some presumptions there, but
there are many presumptions there.
I mean, it would be kind of great to turn the dragon against the Mind Flayers, unless the dragon got captured by the Mind Flayers, in which case it would be even worse.
That would be bad. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I fully understand how bad that would be.
Mm-hmm.
I momentarily, I do have a few housekeeping questions that I do need to ask. So you all got a lot of loot from the Behir. So if I'm correct, Farbauti, you took the full plate +2.
Yes.
There was still Elven Chain +2, Longsword +2, Helm of Water Breathing, and there was also a series of unidentified items. Holy shit,
rings.
Griffin. Everyone gets 5 points of fleeting luck. Let me get that added.
We'll probably need it.
We probably will.
I might just do some spell checks again for those items that we're missing.
Because I'm also going to say you all like you've had, like you killed the Behir, I'll let you all take a rest. Like you're back in their magic house. So, you know, recover your hit points and any down stats.
Unlost my spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know what's going down, but I'm definitely going to brush my hair and give myself my Farrah Fawcett makeover.
Yeah.
I'm ready. If I have to die, I'm going to die looking good.
Yeah. Did we decide if we are letting the invisible companion recover health?
Yeah, I don't see why not. It's got hit points.
Okay. It doesn't have a hit die, so I figure I'll just roll my hit die.
Well, in DCC, you don't recover a hit die. You recover.
Oh, that's right. You just recover 1 HP. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to take him a long time to get back to 47 health.
Yeah, it is. Well, let's see what we can do for our cleric here.
Well, it needs a hit die for that to work, though.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It may be stuck. Because, yeah, it doesn't have a hit
Normal
die.
healing. Yeah. So
It's stuck healing the slow way.
Yeah, I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure he does not technically have a hit die.
I don't remember mention of that, but if you find one, then that changes the game.
So I had other ideas.
I'm ready.
One of them is that we make Farbauti real big, as usual. And then we open up this Behir, and then Farbauti, you run in and you just jam that Behir corpse right on that dragon's head.
Right.
Make it wear its friend like a hat.
Okay. Or speaking of wearing it like a hat, we wear it like a hat, but we do like that thing where you have multiple people doing the dragon.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
And we wear it like a costume.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, buddy, how's it going?
That's fine too. If
Love
nothing
that
else,
idea.
its corpse will buy us time from the breath weapon. Some way to use it as a shield from the breath weapon. I'm all
Oh my
about
God,
it.
we
Our
just used
dragon's
that to get
highly
close.
intelligent.
What's
We're
Our
not, though.
dragon's highly intelligent.
You guys
Yeah.
aren't. They are.
Um,
Yeah. What do you got, Dan?
Possibly, a way to possibly construe it is, it doesn't specifically say hit die, but its health is always measured in multiples of D8.
Yeah, all creatures
Oh.
are D8s.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll tell you what. If you want, Colin can try and lay on hands. It'll go off your alignment, and I'll let you take that number of hit dice towards it.
That would be fantastic. The audience spent so much money making the invisible companion possible.
All right,
did.
that's 16. What's your alignment there, Dan?
Lawful.
Okay, so that is opposed. So your invisible
Yeah.
companion can recover a D8.
Who would have guessed that the cleric was chaotic?
Right?
Yay, 3 more HP.
You know?
It's something.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
overnight, the other housekeeping, Pitchfork, are you trying to re-identify those items that you weren't able to?
Yeah, I figured that would probably be wise in case there's something else that we need in there.
Be good.
I had the count of how many things I need to roll for just a second. I think it's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4 is what I'm seeing.
4. Okay. It's 14. I think I'll just roll them down the list. So
Yeah,
14, 13, failure. Oh, I don't get to roll again. Sorry. My bad.
All right. And that last one was good. All right. So the 14 and the 13 are good. So you identify a shield and a bastard sword that feels hot to the touch.
Ooh.
Ooh, they're spicy.
Yeah. Let's see. We need to find elves. Where the hell are you? Oh, there we are.
The magic wand, of course, the one thing that I could potentially use, I've failed to identify.
You did. Okay, so that shield it's just a shield +1. And that sword, we're going to count it as technically a long sword +1 with flame tongue. Deals an additional D6 fire damage.
Do we know what type of dragon it is?
the black dragon.
the loop +1 to hit and damage, but extra d6 damage.
Mm-hmm. Now, I have one more dumb idea, but it does seem to be very fitting with our style, as if any of us can get something lodged in its butthole and then Pitchfork enlarges it. I mean, it's really our go-to move that seems to work well for us.
Yeah, it's like our special move. Like you know, in some of those games they have like a team up move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the team up move with the pitchfork.
We're gonna Ant-Man the dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah, that's that long sword flame tongue. I've got it. It's listed as a bastard sword flame tongue. It does a D8 regular and a D6 fire. But I don't know where the hell I created it at.
Oh.
Figure ownership. We'll go with that one. Okay, you all should be able to see that now. Alright, so the items that you didn't identify, the sword and the potion, what are you doing with those? Are you leaving them in your magical house?
Probably so, until someday we can figure out what they do.
Okay.
All the money as well. That way, someday if our other party that comes to avenge our deaths finds the magical house, they can be rich instead.
Super fucking rich.
I'm water breathing.
Oh, I bumped the mic. Sorry, audience.
Oh, no.
So with rings that you haven't identified, does the identification process come with like command words, or can you use a ring that's unidentified? Because I'm thinking, we should probably keep those in case we're about to get
Well, there
yeeted
wasn't a ring. It was a magic wand and a potion.
Oh no, hold on. This is from
Oh, those are from earlier, other adventures.
earlier. Topaz set silver rings.
Those are just
Just regular rings.
Set into a platinum dragon's foot in a belt pouch. Okay, so those are older. Okay.
Yeah, just mundane items.
Yeah, they're just for selling.
Okay.
I think that we've already basically sold all that stuff at this point.
I don't know if you have or not. But if you say you have, I won't argue.
I mean, not the potions, but I think the gear has either been divvied out or sold.
Okay.
I'll take the unidentified potion. I'll either feed it to the dragon or feed it to myself, depending.
Oh, okay. So you're taking that unidentified potion. Okay.
I will take that unidentified potion.
All right. Noted.
And we do have potions that transform us into hippogriffs, right? Something like that?
Griffins, hippogriffs, something like that.
Oh yeah.
You do, in fact, have those, yeah. Let's see, because those are Potion of Polymorph Griffin. As a Griffin, your hit die would be 7d10, your AC would be 17, and your attack would be +9 to hit, 2d6 for damage. And you can fly.
I think the only gotcha is that I don't think we know how to undo that once you are that.
Well, probably wear off eventually. Hopefully.
Does it work like granted this is 5e brain? Would it work like druid shapeshifting where you go through those hit points and then you come back to your hit points? Because then at that point that could be awesome.
Pitchfork, give me an intelligence test, like an alchemy style test. Add your spellcasting modifier.
It's not going to matter because that's
you don't
8.
know.
It's an 8 with the +5.
Yeah, it could be permanent. It could only last for a certain amount of time. You are unsure of how it works.
Who has the griffin, the potions of the griffin?
Wait, no, we throw that into the dragon's mouth. We turn the dragon into that, and then we murder it.
Loses its breath weapon, and it's easier to hit.
Yep.
I like that thinking.
There's a lot of
Possibly.
ideas.
Assuming that we're not then fighting a griffin and then a dragon.
Would suck if it. Yeah, that would be our luck.
It would. So, you all make the trek through these. So it's at the back of the Bahir's lair. There's that tunnel that continues on past it. We can see on the map, I picked the wrong "you are here" because I'm like, I need something transparent so it looks nice. But the problem is the center area is transparent. So you can't make out the words "you are here."
If you zoom in, you can.
If you zoom in, you can, but the audience can't really do that.
They can't zoom.
Yeah.
I have a quick question.
Absolutely.
There was 2 magical weapons that we had. Were they both spoken for?
So the way I'm seeing it, you've got a long sword +2. You got the bastard flame tongue. You've got, I think the dagger +2s are accounted for. The silver sword's accounted for. There was a ring of free action. I think you've got that pitchfork.
No, someone else has that.
I've got that one. That gives
Okay.
me the extra.
Okay.
Because
game,
I might give the invisible companion one of the magical swords.
No,
You should.
please do.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
have a longsword +2, so if somebody else wants the flame tongue or
What was
Gatsby and
the
I
flame tongue
can't
again?
Use them. So
It
you
is a
guys-
+1. And the damage it deals is D8 plus D6. That D6 is fire plus your strength modifier.
Okay, I think that's what I'll probably give the invisible companion. Because he already gets like a +9 to attack.
yeah,
Nice. Okay.
good call.
Well, I'll tell you what. You've done your planning. Let's
Yes.
pop over to our dragon lair map.
And immediately forget any planning.
What
That's
is
how it
our
usually
plan?
Works. That's usually how it works.
What?
Yeah.
like we've come up with multiple plans, but did we decide on what we're actually going to try to
Nope.
do? Okay, that's what I thought. Let's go.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm going to give this just a test roll to see if I
Sure.
need to modify anything on it. Looks like a very Dan roll there.
Excellent.
It did roll
That's what we
both
like
the
to see.
damage dice, though.
It did, but it did not add... Did it add strength? It
Bonus.
added strength.
Didn't add anything to the attack roll.
It added 6 to it.
Did it? Oh yeah, well it did. But is that the right number?
Uh,
I don't think so. So I may need to just add a little bit. It looks like it only added the strength bonus,
well, your
so I might
2
need to add
hits.
some plus hit.
Yeah, it should be a +10 because it's +9 plus the. Does your invisible companion get a? Oh, it's a +9, so that would be a +10 to hit. And we don't know what the invisible companion's strength modifier is.
5.
5, so we're gonna put a +6
bless.
there.
Wow.
So the math now should come across better. That's a
Whoa!
fuckload to hit. That should be 18 plus 10. That's 18 plus 10 plus 5.
That's what I was like, something that's right, I guess, if that's correct.
That's not correct, though. And then 21 damage. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus another
The
6
damage is
should
too
be
high.
16. Dan, that's 5 too much, so we're going to do a +1.
Yeah.
All right. There's the right math. Yep. Math is right.
There we go. I was like, something's got to be fixed a little bit here.
Yeah. So as you're moving through these tunnels, eventually they turn into a, rather than like hand clawed out, into like stone, like cinder block stone style, like old like limestone or granite, cut into cubes, like very reminiscent of an old temple. As you're moving in, there's this like thick kind of like haze, foggy miasma in the air. And you eventually realize you come to the end of this long corridor and it opens up into this absolutely large, very, like I said, temple kind of vibe. And in the center of it, you can see this just ungodly, huge pile of just wealth. And that's where I'm going to turn it over to you all. We have our map. I've got walls and vision and everything plugged in. We're using Colin as our vision base, and he does have a torch. The party consists of the 5 player characters: Jason, Snaggle, Donkey, and human beer carrier number 2. Who's totally unequipped.
All right.
Fine.
So here's my first thought. I grab a little pouch full of like 100 gold coins, and I just toss it up onto the pile there. So, just looking to make a quick deposit. Heard there's some big important fella here, and just paying some dues.
Okay. Yeah, you move up to the pile. You're going to go ahead and give me that personality test.
Oh, God.
I'll move you up here to the pile. 16, not terrible.
As good as I'm going to do.
As the pile starts shifting... am I on the right? And you see the gold starts to move, the ground starts to rumble, dust comes off of like the walls and the ceiling, and cresting over the top of the pile, now looking down at you, you see this giant head of a dragon. Now, stream, let me zoom that in a little bit for you. This dark, smoky colored dragon with this, like how when it's cold your breath falls off, it's like that, just this almost like smoke falling out of its mouth. You bring me gold.
Well, it seems like a good starting point and all. I don't know you personally, but in general, seems like the sort of thing that you'd want.
It kind of looks at you a little bit, and it's kind of got like this smug, shit-eating grin on its face as it looks down across all of you. And it's going to focus in on Gadsby for a second. You!
Me?
You dick!
That checks out.
And it's going to cast a spell at you.
I'm going to try to not be cast a spell upon.
We'll see. We'll see. I got to roll. Spell casting check. I only get a 14. That's not great.
What do I resist with?
Oh, you don't need to do anything, because at this level of spell, anything 15 or less is a failure. God, your foul magics! How dare you!
My foul man. I think perhaps you've got the wrong person. See, I'm more of a stabbity death in the dark sort of guy.
I knew I smelled the stench of the Behir on you. That guy's a dick. Holding me at bay with his magic. Oh. And now I sense that same magic on you.
Oh, he's dead. That's just probably his ooze, blood, whatever you want to call it.
Right. We got ourselves elbow deep up into his taint to get some treasure. I mean, you know how it is. You got to get every last coin.
So now you come for my treasure after you stole his magic, keeping me at bay?
No, you see what
You
we got
can't
here is
steal
an
from the
opportunity.
dead.
Yeah.
What magic was keeping you at bay?
Like I'm gonna tell you.
I just thought I'd ask.
No, you see what
honestly-
this is? This is more like an opportunity cost sort of thing. Well, yeah, we messed with him, but we know better than to fuck with you, right? But you're a big, mighty fucker, and we've been dealing with some problems of our own. So, you know, sometimes you find the biggest, baddest son of a bitch around, and you say, hey, you know, what are you looking for? What's your deal?
What are your feelings on mind flayers? Do you like them? Do you not like them?
They know better than to mess with me. They are of no concern.
They are branching out a lot, though.
Building up an army from the sound of it.
They aren't
Well,
building their
everything-
own army, you idiots. They're
Oh.
building an army for something far more dangerous that still knows better than to mess with me.
But do you like them?
No, they're dicks.
Right.
I'll tell
Do
you
they
what.
have anything you want?
Everything.
Well, we want them dead.
Mm-hmm.
And they have things you want.
So you all intend to enter my service to go and fetch treasure for me?
I mean, you probably know lots of things that we don't know. You're all old and wise and smart and all that sort of thing.
I'll tell you what. Give me a moment. You there, looking at you Farbauti, kind of nods his nose in your direction. You seem
brush my
like the
hair.
strongest of the bunch.
And the prettiest.
I will not argue with which ant thinks it's most attractive.
Good.
I'll tell you what, you do a little favor for me, and then I will let you enter my service, and I will direct you to find me the most treasure possible. Feed my horde. Do we have a deal?
Better than anything else that's going to happen when I'm standing in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And he kind of climbs up and over this treasure pile. Right in front. Hang on. Ah! Kind of right in front of you Farbauti. And as he does so, he lays his neck down, his head down, and he's like, you know, his nose mere feet from you. And he opens his mouth. I've got a nasty bit of drow stuck between my teeth on my left side.
Right.
Wedge it out for me, and I will know your trust and give you work.
All right. I'm going to do that. Let me just kind of get around to the left side here and... Oh, your left, not my left. I get it.
Hold your hands up, make an L. Yes, yes.
All right. Here we...
No, thumbs facing each other. The one
Got
that's
it.
an L, that's your left.
All right. Just get over to the side. And unfortunately, this is where I just can't help but be a complete ignorant dipshit.
Okay.
Just go to the left side and then just stab him in the side of the head.
Fucking roll that shit out.
just be ready to like get down. Does he like the type of dragon he's got? I need to go pull the picture back up.
He's got like some
I see.
horns to him. Like,
Yeah. Basically, I want to get like he's got his head down, so that's perfect. I want to get over to the side to where I can grab onto something and just be there stabbing.
I think
Okay.
I see the drow right there.
So I'll tell you what. First off, you're going to give me a strength test. This is you grabbing onto the horn
So stupid. Why am I doing this?
because it's
So you-
great.
So you could watch us all get flame breathed.
Oh, you reach up and like you're playing it off like you grab the edge of the horn and you kind of adjust your grip so you've got it like you've got a good handhold on this. and then you just stab it in the side of the fucking head. Roll your attack.
For my deed, because I'm right at the side of his face, I'm going to stab him in the eye.
I love that shit. Now he's got a high ass AC, but you
I'm
are
sure he
kind of
does.
catching him unaware. So I am going to adjust that AC for you some.
Oh, boy.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
You are short. 5
How short am
point. No. Yeah, 5 point. No. Do
good,
math.
Good D roll.
3 points. That's what you're short. Is that right?
I? Oh, man.
Did we get fleeting luck, Chuck?
Yeah, I
God,
added
you know
that
what?
fleeting
I
luck
think
already.
I might just
I didn't
spend
get any.
3.
Did your is your deed accounted for correctly in your roll?
Probably.
Okay.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
5 short.
I rolled pretty low.
Fucking math.
Yeah.
Hang on, John. Let me get that added.
Okay.
Oh, I sure did.
So,
I
yeah,
skipped
I'll
right
spend
over
it.
you.
So
Okay.
that'll get me up to 18 points of damage and an eye stab.
18 points of damage, and you have blinded him on half of his head.
I'm assuming I only get the 1 dice worth of shenanigans.
Yeah. After this, we're doing initiative.
Yeah. Oh.
And you said 18 damage?
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
glad we had a plan.
That is absolutely great damage. He still has 3 digits to his HP pool, but that's
God.
fine. All right, guys.
Fine.
Let's do initiative.
Awesome.
Do we have to?
Hell,
Conversation was actually going really well.
yeah. I had to.
I understand entirely. And you all do have a shitload of luck. Oh, I need to roll for Colin. And the great news, everyone except for Gadsby gets to go before the
His
dragon's
4
first turn.
turns.
And yeah, his 4 turns. That's how I've been doing action die. I like just
Oh,
each
God.
action die, I give it its own turn in combat.
Mm.
But let's start this out. Farbauti, you stab him in the eye and his head lurches back. You're now easily 30 feet in the air. You've got a great grip on this horn. You're not going anywhere. As eye jelly and blood is just kind of squirting over you. It's your
Right.
turn, man.
Well, you know what I think I'd like to do? The sword's already good in the eye, but what I want to do is just shove it even further in and just wiggle it around. Maybe I'll get close to something underneath. If I'll get lucky, I can like get him on the very tip of the brain meat there or something.
Okay.
But yeah, just wiggle it around right in his skull.
Make
I'll
him
tell you
forget math.
I will. You're right up on him. You've got your sword in him already. I will adjust the AC a little bit, not as generously as your surprise attack. This dude's AC is fucking monstrous.
13.
Let's see. You would need to give me 12 points.
Trying to click it, but it's being awkward.
Are you going to?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
I
All right.
16, and I shove this thing as deep into his skull as I can, just grinding it around inside of his face.
All right. Give me just a moment because I have to open up my actual calculator because I'm not trying to do that kind of math in my head. 16 damage and... All right, so, and your deed did pop off. So you're trying to like get kind of deep in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you what, with that deed, you find yourself, you hit bone at the back of the eye socket. I'm not gonna, it doesn't break through, but you know where it is now. You know how far back you need to go.
Yeah.
It gives you the opportunity to try and see if you can break through that thick dragon skull at the back of its eye cavity.
That sounds good because I've got a ring that gives me another action.
You sure as shit do.
And I'm going to do that.
12 won't hit. I will want however much I said last time plus 1. John, how much was that?
That'd be, what was it, 13 more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Do you got it?
Yep.
All right. And your deed's still going for this.
Yep. So I need
Go
to
ahead.
what it.
Give me your damage.
Okay. So it's only a 1, but that's also +3 +5, so +8.
8, so that's 9 damage altogether.
Yep.
All right.
And I assume I can't really do my shield best action because I'm holding on.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm satisfied with that. I'm
You did
chipping
really
away
great.
at some bone. Just gonna make him super angry at me.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. Okay. It's Colin's turn. Let me take a look at Colin's spell list to see if he's got anything good to throw out there. What does this do? Oh my gosh, sometimes. There we go. All right, so Gadsby, he seemed very agitated with you. So Colin is going to cast Blessing on you. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
don't help, Colin. Don't help.
you know, Colin's got a shitload of luck. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop that up to let's do 10. Let's do 12. I'm going to drop 12 points of luck. And with this, you are going to get a +1 to all attack, damage, saving throws, skill checks, and spell tests for 1 full turn.
Ooh.
Because, yeah, there's no need for him not to spend all that luck. There we go. And let's drop. Okay. Colin's luck is adjusted. And Colin is also, he's just kind of hanging back. So, yeah, he gives that blessing to you. But then the turn does pass over to Sweeney.
All right. Seeing that it's kind of blinded on the left side, I'm going to circle around to its left, and my goal is to get back behind it. So
Okay.
I'm probably just moving this turn.
Yeah, you are absolutely. I'm going to say, what's your movement speed?
20 feet.
Where the hell are you, Sweeney? So 40 gets you up into melee range with it.
Yep. I'm swooping around.
Okay. Jason. Oh, Jeremy, you're piloting Jason. I don't need to look at all this shit with Jason. What's Jason doing? And if I remember correctly, John, are you piloting Snaggle?
I can pilot Snaggle. Sure.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Let me get Jason pulled up.
Yeah, you should be able to double click on his token. Yeah.
Jason has a short bow. I think Jason is going to circle over to the opposite side, and he's going to use his deed to shoot the other eye.
Oh shit.
There you go,
Okay.
Jason.
And Jason's got a touch more movement, so if we circle Jason around.
Okay, I'll just click his. There's his short bow.
So yeah,
Jason.
clear right there.
Yeah, Jason always gets the deed die, but
Not
not the attack die.
okay. That is a wide miss. Snaggle.
All right. Did we? Oh, I have a staff. Right. Farbauti, did you grab the +2 longsword, or is that from previous?
I already had one from a long time ago.
There was a second +2 longsword.
Mhm.
I'll grab that for Snaggle real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've just got a silver sword on him. So yeah, just drop that on his character sheet.
Okay. Yep. Math is hard today. Anyway,
Math
all
is
right.
hard every day.
I'll fix it when it's not my turn. I can just add the +2 in. Okay, so yeah, Snaggle is going to. Oh boy, where is he here? There he is. He'll probably come up and try to give, I guess, some cover to Jason, just to kind of spread things out a little bit. So he'll be near for, in between the two, and then he'll swing his +2 longsword. So
Okay, go for it.
add 2 to whatever this roll is.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. But I'll spend some halfling luck on it. I can spend 3 points and make that a hit, although that's only 3 points. Never mind.
And I was giving Farbauti some leeway since he was already up there and had the sword in his eye. I'll just lay it out on the table so you know what you're all fucking with. Base AC is setting at 27.
God.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
That's basically a nat 20 or nothing.
Yep.
So don't forget that if you want, not that it's possible, Snaggle does have a shield bash, but
Okay. I gotta put that on here. Is he a fighter?
He's a dwarf.
He's a
So
dwarf.
you
Okay.
can, if you've got his deed die rolled already, did you roll his deed die?
I did not.
Give me
but there is roll the deed die.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
So that bumps
Is that
his
right?
initial attack up to a 23.
okay.
And his damage up to an 8.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll spend the what does it be? 23. So I'll spend 2 points of luck to bump that up to a 27.
That's a hit for 8 points. Very nice. You all are doing better than I imagined. You're not at the halfway point yet, but you're doing good. I like it.
We're doing good.
And then, he's got that shield bash. You can just click on the dwarf tab and click on the word shield bash.
Gotcha. And right now there's nothing getting added into it. It looks like just a +5. Okay. 7. Nah. Even with the 5 from the. Yeah.
Okay. Then we kick over to Pitchfork.
What are these? I think I have a torch, so I'm assuming that as much as I can see is as much as I can see right now.
That is correct. I do have the walls and everything built in. So you see on the left, as if you kind of like glance at it, and on the right, where I'm pinging, they're actually arrow slits. You don't see anything behind them, just with that quick glance. You can see
but
that
it's
there
not
is
like a room I can go into.
No, not through those arrow slits. Now, some of the people at the front, Jason, Snaggle, and Farbauti, because here's a giant door still on its hinge, and the other door is laying on the ground. Now, Jason, Snaggle, Farbauti, and Sweeney would see that there are 2 doors on the other side, and they would see these 2 areas to the left and to the right. That's a raised area. It's like 6 feet higher. And on this side, it looks like maybe Jason or Snaggle can see there's some stairs going up to that raised area.
Okay, I guess I'll just start moving and see how far I can get, because I think I want to try and go into one of those spaces and put our house in there.
Oh, your escape? Yeah, absolutely. So what's your movement? Is it 30?
Yes.
So that's 25 plus 15, that's 40. If you commit all of your movement, as long as the door's not locked, you could get into this space here closer to you.
Let me Let me just move forwards and observe. What am I doing here?
I
Do
don't
the
know what
thing,
you're doing.
character.
There you go. There you
There we
go.
Okay, so it's through this door to get in here.
That's what it looks like. As you kind of move around, you see this door here, and it seems like, I mean, it's on the same kind of corner as where you saw those arrow slits.
All right. Well, nothing's going to go wrong with exploring further in here, I assume.
Sure, yeah. You open
So
the door.
we'll open. Yeah.
It seems to be an old abandoned room. You see some old benches rotten with age. You also see that there are some old bows that have, the strings have completely rotted out. The bows have kind of like sprung loose without that string holding tension. They've collapsed on the floor. And you see a bucket of arrows, but they look to be in really terrible shape.
All right. And I'm trying to decide if I should just set up right here on this wall.
Sure. Nothing can go wrong there. Don't read me, Dan.
Well, I'm trying to decide if I want to be out of sight of the dragon completely to do it.
If you want to be completely outside, you would probably have to go a little deeper.
Yeah. And how much movement do I still have left?
It was 50-ish to get you right there. So technically you've got like 10 feet. So you can move 2 squares.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move the 2 squares.
Okay.
And then on the other side of things, we'll have Invisible Companion go attack.
Okay. Invisible Companion moves up and is welcome to swing against the dragon.
I assume I'm going to have him be flying and kind of behind him.
So
he
that
can
is
attack
a
us.
lot of movement. What's your fly speed?
That's
Oh,
150.
that's perfect alignment. Cat
Good
dropped a burp sticker, and it is squared up perfectly with Jeremy.
Nice. Yeah, he's got 100 movement speed, 150 movement
Fucking
speed.
Christ, that's not a problem. God damn.
It's pretty ridiculous. And I still think the 2-hit might need fixing because it is 5 strength and plus 9 to hit.
I did not calculate for the 5 strength. I just went off the plus 9.
Yeah.
So add 5 to your 2 hit and
Yeah.
damage.
I think the damage is being done correctly. It was
Okay.
just the to hit that was goofy. I think. So he's gonna get on up there and hopefully black dragons don't like fire. And invisible people.
Oh, you got to roll
Oh
better
my
than a
gosh.
natural
Oh, Dan.
No.
one. Swerves up. So I'm going to say it like this. It's just this flaming sword
Just
swings back behind the dragon. It just starts, but it's
doesn't
really
connect with anything.
wildly incompetent.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
I did what I do best.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
Miss Wally, but miraculously caused no other damage. Oh my god, thank you.
All right. Dragon's turn. First thing it's going to do is take flight. It lifts up straight up into the air. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to activate one of its special abilities.
Ooh.
It's going to cause an earthquake. As it does so, the ground starts rumbling. Let's see here.
Well, either it's a good thing I'm in this narrow corridor that's hopefully sturdy, or it's a bad thing I'm in this narrow corridor that might not be sturdy.
Okay. So everybody on screen, everybody immediately is going to take just 1 point of damage. Not terrible.
Even if we're riding on them.
Oh, you are immune to that then. Yeah. Farbauti, don't worry about it. Everyone but Farbauti and the Invisible Companion immediately takes 1 point of damage. That includes
Good
you,
job,
Pitchfork.
Invisible Companion. Yeah, I took it.
And then, so Farbauti, I'm actually going to move you up here. to show that you're hanging off the dragon. So then Sweeney, actually, we got to do a little bit of measuring. Pitchfork, I'm going to say you've got some immunity to this. All right. The rest of you, including Jason and Snaggle. So Sweeney, Gadsby, yeah, you're affected. Colin's affected. Everybody else. You got to give me a save. We're going to say the save is an 18. It's a reflex save.
I get a +1 because of the blessings.
You do.
Gonna be crap.
You do.
All right, so Snaggle.
I got a 17 with
Fail.
one.
Or
18 was our target, so if you got a 17.
Yeah, I got an 18 because of the spell.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck to luck my Sweeney's save up to an 18.
Okay, cool.
I cannot save it if I wanted to.
Okay. Those of you... Now, Pitchfork, you don't need to worry about this, because... Well, you need to worry a little, but not as much as everyone else.
So hopefully being like down this corridor is helping me out.
It is in this situation. Everyone else is going to roll me a d8. So if you failed your save, so this is... It looks just like Colin and our NPCs.
Yep.
That's how many feet you are thrown back. You're going to roll a d8 and times that by 10.
Whoa. That's
For,
a
for those that failed, right?
Those that failed.
Oh, I guess
Or-
fortunately I just go into the wall then.
Yeah, so...
Tiny corridor for the win.
Yeah. So, like, Jason... Was that Sweeney? That was for Snaggle. We're going to stop him right there, and he's going to hit the wall.
Okay.
Jason failed, right? Is that correct there for Farbauti?
Yes, correct.
All right. And so... Ooh, Jason's going to go clear back here. And Colin's pretty much... He's going to go clear the hell back there. I want to say Donkey and the human are out of range. So, the number you rolled on that D8, so pretty much our NPCs and Colin, you take a D6 for every 10 feet. So, whatever you rolled on that D8, it's that number of D6s in damage that you take. So, Colin takes 5d6 in damage. Colin takes 21 damage right there. Leaving him
21 HP.
He's got 8 hit points left after that.
Wow.
Oh, Jason's still up.
Jason's the
So it's
champ.
Snaggle.
Okay. Gadsby,
Wow.
it's your turn. Not as
Okay,
terrible. Oh,
let's see.
Pitchfork, you just take a single d6.
That is-
Do I take anything, Chuck? Because I made my save.
You and Gadsby, the two of you made your save. You do not have to worry about that. You just take the 1 point of initial damage.
Okay.
So Gadsby, what do you got, man?
I'm gonna go over here to get some cover in that archway, and
Back
then
here?
I'm gonna shoot. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no, just right at the edge so that I can duck in a little bit.
Okay,
But I want to shoot at it.
absolutely. So
Yeah.
Where are you? Oh yeah, I get you. Yep, right there. You're gonna make your shot. Go ahead. We know the AC. It's a 27.
So this is a +1. 14,
That is a 14.
15.
15, yeah. Do you want to get that up there for 1 point of damage?
No.
Mhm.
No. Yeah, and
Guys.
then, yeah, just getting some cover there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll count it. You got some cover. I'm going to give you a... If he does any kind of attack, you're going to get a boost to AC for that. Do you guys want your human beer carrier to do anything, or do you want him to just, like, grab the donkey and retreat?
Grab the donkey and retreat. Then there's someone to tell the tale of what
Okay.
happened to us.
I'm going to count that.
The
He grabbed-
donkey can grab the human beer carrier for
Yeah.
a snack later and retreat.
Right. The human beer carrier thinks he's saving the donkey. The donkey's like, all right, cool. I got some road snacks.
Yes.
All right,
That
guys.
saves me some trouble, thinks the donkey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Things are about to get bad because after the beer carrier, the dragon's got 3 turns in a row.
Mm.
Fine.
So first thing it's going to do is it's going to try and dislodge you for bounty. It's going to give you a tail attack.
That's fair. Come on. Slap yourself in the head. Yeah,
That's a 30 to hit for 15 damage.
that misses. No, it doesn't miss.
I thought I fucked up, but I'm like, oh no, yeah, this attack does do a d20 for its damage die.
Yeah, I was really
Jesus.
excited when I saw the D20 come up as a 3. I was like, oh, he might miss. No, that was not the right D20.
So,
Yeah.
so Chuck, I just got to ask, is this urban or common? Do we get a bonus? Okay.
It's echelon.
Okay.
Okay.
That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Give me a strength test here. I'm going to say 15 is our target number. Oh, you're good. You're Gucci. Absolutely.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
All right. It's going to take its second action. Sweeney,
Yay. Hi.
you're right up there. So it's going to try
I
and
am.
cast a spell at you, man.
Oh boy.
Let's get the spellcasting die. Oh, no, I fucked that up. No, you're fine on that one. I believe a 10 loss failure. Okay. 2 of the dragon's spells it's lost so far when I tried to cast them.
I mean, that's good, but possibly also bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because soon as it's going to be like, breath weapon.
Yeah, that's about
Guess I'm
what,
just gonna have to do this the hard way.
And by hard way, I mean easy.
Yeah. Let's see. He is going to do his breath weapon. And he is going to aim that right by Snaggle and Jason.
Oh no. Not our backup characters.
Pitchfork, you're going to be immune to this because you've got that wall protecting you. So don't worry about this overlay. So, as he does this horrible breath, that kind of black smoke that's coming out of its mouth, it exhales this thick green fog over the area on the map. There we go. That's a little better stream. I got you. So Jason and Snaggle both need to give me a fortitude save.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Farbauti, did you roll Jason's?
No, sorry.
That's
I
all
was
right.
Looking at other stuff, trying to think of an idea. Fortitude. No. No.
Okay, each of you roll me a d6. Sweeney, you have the ability to spend luck on people. Would you be
Yep.
interested in trying to spend up Snaggle?
What do I know what the DC is?
Give me a second here, and I will tell you what the difference is.
Okay.
16.
That's
that would
a lot.
be 8 luck.
Well, if you spend 4 and I spend 4,
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay, that'll spare Snaggle. You gonna do anything about Jason?
Oh, let's see.
That would be another 4 and 4.
And then let me see how much luck I've got left because this is all coming out of personal now.
I've only got 1 fleeting luck left.
Okay. Then the question is, are you spending that luck on... Well, Jason got even lower. Jason, I got a 2. No, Jason got a... Oh, they both got 5. So it's the
Yeah,
same
we both
difference.
got 5.
You keeping Jason up or you keeping Snaggle up?
think Jason might be more valuable because he has a deed die, but
So does Snaggle.
so Snaggle. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason does have range though, and Snaggle does not.
And he is flying.
That is true.
The other
All
thing
right,
to keep in mind is that Jason does have a lower AC. It's a 17 AC versus a Snaggle's 19 AC.
I think at this point, whichever one of them is alive is just going to haul the other one into this room to retreat.
Yeah.
So,
We got a break, right? How much luck do we regenerate as halflings? I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
We regenerate our level in luck.
What level are you guys? 4 or 3?
Yeah.
4. So that'd be another 4
So
luck
that
you
puts
would
me
regenerate.
back up.
I was already at full. So
All right, now I am.
Okay.
because I mean I can spend up to 6. That'll leave me with only 1 luck remaining out of mine.
I will spend. You want to go
Or wait,
half and half again? I'll spend 4. You can spend 4.
Or no, 4. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, the question is Jason or Snaggle? Which one are you keeping up? Jason has 4 hit points.
Well, I was doing both, so I've thrown in 8.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
throwing in 8. Are you both, Sweeney?
Yeah.
Are you throwing in 8?
I'll throw an 8. Sure.
Okay. They both are unaffected by this breath attack. That is a very good save. All right, so he cast a spell. No, he did a tail attack.
come with me if you want to live.
Flew into the earthquake, did a tail attack,
Sort
cast a
of.
spell, did a breath
Oh,
attack.
we might be trapped in this room for the rest of our lives, but we'll have unlimited food.
We are back at the top of the initiative round. I'm just moving so we can get Farbauti's token back up top. Because I'll tell you what, I will leave it up to a group consensus between the 4 of you. Do we want to do reinitiate everything rerolls initiative, or do you want to keep what you got?
I'm nervous.
I'm fine.
That,
I'm fine because that means
yeah.
just one of us will go after the dragon. I'm fine with that. Why don't we keep it?
Okay,
Sure.
we'll keep
yeah,
it. Okay.
I'm a
For
little
Bounty.
worried that he'll go before all of us this time.
That is a
just to
possibility.
really.
Exactly. So let's
Yeah.
keep it. Let's just
Okay.
keep it where it is.
Okay.
All right, Farbauti, it's your turn. Holy shit, Griffin.
That tail slap, it hurt a whole lot. Oh, what's this? I feel something. Oh, it feels good. I like that. All right, what I figure I'm going to do, I got my sword down in there deep, down up against the bone. So for my D die, what I want to do is kind of like lodge it up, and then you've got the skull, and I kind of want to use my sword basically to kind of hold me in place. Because for my D
Okay.
die, I basically want to get down in the eye socket while I'm stabbing in further. That
You
way,
wanna
if he wants to
climb
tail slap
in?
me, he'll be hitting himself.
You're gonna
Okay.
make a little home in
Okay.
there.
If the deed goes off, you crawl into the eye socket.
That's right.
That's
Okay.
where we should have put the magical house at.
Just in the eye. Okay, please work.
That is a 22. Now, you did just get some luck.
Okay.
And you got your deed, so
Is the deed calculated? I think it
I mean, he
is.
rolled a d6 on his deed, so I mean
Okay.
that's all I'm really excited about.
Okay. Yeah, so the deed, yeah. So you would need to drop 5 luck. You're now up to 8 fleeting luck.
Okay.
All
Done.
right. That is 12 damage as you deal this additional damage.
I'm in his eye.
You are in his fucking eye socket.
Actually, hang on. Before you do the damage, we just got what, 5 points of fleeting luck?
You sure did.
I will spend 5 points of fleeting luck to up the damage by another 10.
Wow.
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Heck, I'll do the same.
That's
my God.
basically that's how the invisible companion nearly one shot the Behir last time.
Okay.
Also,
Okay,
God.
so with Gadsby and Sweeney throwing additional luck, fantastic teamwork. That is another
audiences.
20 damage tacked on.
Oh my god.
Holy
Audience is actually
shit.
slaying the dragon, not so much us.
Hey, you all are using those resources wisely. So,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
yeah, Farbauti, yeah, you're in the eye socket. Are you doing anything else?
Yeah, I still got 2 more action dice to mess with.
That's
so
true.
I got
And you're-
myself buried in good and deep.
You're no longer holding onto the horn, so you've got your offhand. So the shield bash now becomes an option. 22 is a miss. We're still 5 short.
Okay, so that's my D16 from the second attack, and I don't. Yeah, even inside his eye, I can't quite get myself to.
Okay.
That's okay. So then
It's
for
just
my
there's a lot of viscera. It's hard to move around.
That's fine. So I think for my shield bash action, I know it may not actually do damage. But what I want to do is I've got that that mana core effect on it.
Yeah, with the
And
poisonous barb.
I'm already lodged into his eye nice and good. I want to
Yeah.
take that mana core thing and just start pressing it into the flesh.
Okay. Yeah.
And that'll be. I'll roll it just to roll, but it's not going to actually hit. But I'm just,
Okay.
basically pressing that in over here, pressing the sword in over here.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah, you're right. That does not hit.
That's okay. Maybe that can be a deed for next round.
It certainly could. You could attack the back of your shield to drive that mana cord barb into it.
Yeah.
All right. Colin he's just going to have to spend his turn catching up. Like, he's out of range. I'm trying to remember, can clerics lay on hands themselves?
Yes.
I
Okay.
would assume so.
Then, yeah, he's going to take... Ooh,
Oh,
Although, wouldn't it be funny if they were opposite alignment?
shit. All right. That does increase Colin's disapproval range. He's now at a 1 to 3 on that. All right, Sweeney.
All right. So these walls over here, are those walls or just...
Those are ledges going up to the higher area. It's about a 6-foot climb.
Oh, so much height.
So that would be do halflings have climb sheer surfaces?
Nope.
No, so that would just be a strength test to try and shimmy up that.
Okay. It looks like there's not one over here, though. Oh, there's a staircase over here.
There's a
Yeah, I'm
staircase
gonna-
over there.
Yep. And actually, I see there's a door. I'm going to, if I can, open the door and
Yeah,
go in.
You open it. It's not locked.
Okay. I'm going in the room.
Okay, we got to retreat. So the only combatants in direct eye line right now of the dragon, Farbauti doesn't count because he's
Eye
a
line.
little, yeah. But Jason and Snaggle definitely are.
Fair enough.
Sweeney, so you run over there, you throw the door open. Anything else? Or did that use all your movement?
That pretty much used all my movement. Would I still have an action left? Or would opening the
let's-
door count as that action?
I account it as taking 5 feet.
Okay.
So from where
I
you were
would have had
at.
to use. I would have had to use like everything to like get over there.
Okay. All right, then we pop over to Jason. So this is on you, Jeremy. What's Jason going to do? Take
Okay.
another shot?
He will. He's feeling brave.
Jason's
So
got this.
whenever this dragon has done spell-like stuff, has he been speaking?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
is there?
It's standard stuff like you see with like Pitchfork. There are like he's got his wing movements, but he's got his little like tiny finger hands. So he's doing like little
Okay.
like gestures. He's doing verbal stuff.
Yeah, I could go for shoot him in the, but no, Jason's gonna just try and shoot him in the other because most spells you need to be able to see what you're casting at.
Still going for the other eye.
Still
Okay.
going for the other eye. Come on, Jason, you got this. You could roll in that 20. It could happen.
Yeah, but then after he misses, he should move into this room.
You should.
Oh, that's a 20. It would fall on the halflings to get that up to a 27. But did the D die go off?
Or
did you roll
the
it?
D-die?
I don't think it rolled it.
Oh, my sheet automatically rolls it, but his doesn't.
Okay,
So sorry.
that's all right. There's a
That
way
could
to
be,
fix that, and Joe figured that out, and I don't remember what he did.
Nah, the D
No.
die did not
Okay.
pop off.
That
doesn't
is
matter.
a 21 to hit. That's 6 points short. All right.
I don't think it's worth spending luck on it until he gets his deed.
Yeah, he does. He'll probably fall back.
Okay. So Jason's dealing with a little bit different of a situation. There is a gap in the wall here that if Jason wanted to go for cover or retreat or hide, he could easily fit through there into whatever's behind this opening. It's like a window, but there's no glass or anything. It's large enough that he could just hop right through it, dive right through it.
Cool.
Holy shit. Joe is there asking questions. Click on the config thing. Joe, you're a champ. Thanks, man. I was looking at Joe's character sheet for Anvia earlier today. He is really coming along on that.
It's pretty slick.
On the
It is.
attack, you can switch it in the drop down to something like manual. I've got it on manual.
Yeah. And then you have to add like plus at AB for the attack and damage in the.
So now I've got that. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not
You
a
have to
today
roll the D
problem.
die first and then click the attack with the weapon.
Yeah, but I think what Jeremy was getting at, when he clicks
Oh.
to attack, it does it automatically.
Mm.
But that's fine. So Jeremy, does Jason hop through that window to hide?
Yeah. Yeah, he's down to 4 hit points. Jason's.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
All right. Pitchfork. You're hiding behind the corner.
Well,
Yeah.
let's snaggle.
Oh, did I skip?
Yeah,
I
Snaggle gets to go,
apologize.
yeah.
I did entirely skip Snaggle. That's my
That's
bad.
okay. Snaggle's just going to go in the room here with Pitchfork.
Good idea. All right.
Shut the door behind you, maybe.
Yep. Shut the door.
Even better. All right. Now we fall back to Pitchfork. Pitchfork, are you activating your magic door?
I'm gonna keep on looking down here in case there's something just terribly unpleasant awaiting
Okay.
us.
It's
I assume-
empty. Like there's nothing going on in here.
Okay, then I will check in this room.
Also empty, like a closet. Like you can see the remains of like old cleaning supplies and shit. Empty. No threats.
Okay. So if we need to, we can set up our house in one of these rooms. Like, is there? I'm trying to remember. Is there like a room like a space requirement for the house?
5 foot. Well, it's just summoning a door.
Right. So we can set the door maybe like all the way back here or something.
Okay. Is that? Are you
Or
doing
should-
that? Or
I'm gonna wait just in case there's some reason not to.
okay. All right, that
Uh,
works. So you move further in, you kind of check out the area, and you
Yeah,
find a
I'm
good
gonna kinda
place that should hopefully offer you protection from the dragon.
Until we find out it doesn't somehow.
Nothing could ever go bad. All right.
And the invisible companion will then step up to the plate and
I
probably not deliver
forgot
again.
about the companion. Yes,
He's really the person out there doing the work.
he didn't last round. Just putting it out there.
He didn't this round either.
23. No. I mean, that would be a great attack in other situations.
Yeah, and the damage is really pretty bad also. But since we're already down this bad on things, I'll spend the 4 luck I need to get there.
Oh, because yeah,
There's a
it's
lot
your
of damage.
It's your companion. Yeah. So usually you have to be a
Yeah.
halfling to spend things on other.
I'm assuming I can do it because he's my companion. I
Yeah,
could be wrong.
yes, I absolutely will allow it since you've magically summoned him. So you spent the 4 fleeting luck. That bumps that up to a 27 for 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Just a good old thwack on the back of the head, maybe.
Okay. He
We're
takes it.
around about where Farbarti's already at, so maybe he won't realize there's 2 people back there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Safety in numbers. Okay.
One thing you can't see, and another thing you really can't see.
So the dragon's in kind of a bad area. Most of you are out of sight. Gadsby's hiding. The rest of you have all retreated into rooms. Farbauti is in its fucking eye socket. And the invisible companion is just a sword kind of lingering around that blind side of its face. So it's going to cast a spell. I've done really shitty on previous spell tests. Let's see if it continues.
I hope so.
That's a
Doesn't look
17.
like it.
Let's see what a 17 gets me. All right, all of a sudden, give me just a moment here.
These rooms are gonna like populate with bad guys, aren't they? I can't see anything going on anywhere else in the dungeon at the moment.
Yeah,
So
For
I agree.
Bounty, Gadsby,
Oh God.
there's 6 fucking dragons right now.
oh, I know what spell he did. It's a spell that I have.
Gadsby, it's your turn.
Oh God.
Can I make a, let's see,
You can make an intelligence check, I
well,
think, to discern.
It's in the dark, right? Because there's no light sources up there. So do they all show as heat?
No.
So I shoot the one that's showing as heat.
Yeah, it is, because Dan knows what it's at. It's a mirror image.
Yeah.
And that is true. We're dealing with halflings that see infrared. So
That's how my invisible companion basically got screwed last time, too.
it is. So it's only fair the dragon gets screwed the same way. That is a 20. You are 7 short, man.
Over, but only 6 points of damage. I mean, every bit helps, though.
It's
Give me
Okay.
a second, because I'm going to go get some water.
okay.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I've got to spend 4 to get it to a 28. So I'll do
Yeah.
that. And then I will spend 6, 7 to do 14 more points of
Okay.
damage. For
Ooh,
20
nice.
points of damage.
Absolutely. That
Nice.
is well
Whoa.
worth it. Okay, Gadsby, that's your turn. Anything else?
That's enough. I'm gonna just pass out inside the door for you.
So the only person who's really taking advantage of that is going to be Gadsby. Because for Bounty, your line of sight's kind of fucked up with being inside of a dragon's face. Shit. All right. It's these dragons, this flock of dragons. It's going to kind of move over here. And with its action, it is going to just bust that door open, the room that Snaggle is in.
No.
Second action, it's going to unleash that breath attack again.
Oh no.
So
God.
give me a moment here.
Dan back yet? Oh, there he is.
There's Dan.
Did I choose poorly still?
It came for us.
Yeah. It picked a. You all retreated. No one is in eyesight right now, but it knows that some of you ran into this room that you went into, Pitchforks. So I rolled to see which room it was going to go after, and it was the room that Snaggle's in right now. Oh,
I have still shut myself in the tiny room. Oh, I'm going to be just outside of.
you
temporal
are in
range.
fact just outside. And yeah, so this is going to hit Snaggle only. It's a fortitude save. DC
Okay.
21.
I do not have enough. Wait, no. Snaggle can spend his own luck, right?
Yeah, sure.
Up to a 21. All right, he'll spend 7 points.
Holy shit, you guys are managing resources like champs. So it flies down, it busts the door open. Oh god, it is mad that Snaggle's not going down. So it is going to stab into that room with its tail and try and just skewer Snaggle with its tail.
Fair.
Oh,
That's going to
31.
hit. Oh,
28
that's it
damage.
for Snaggle.
31 specifically misses Snaggle, though.
Yeah.
I have exactly 1 point of luck left.
I don't think that's going to cut it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's no.
Nope.
That's a kill shot right there.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember what is the. I don't remember off the top of my head what the rule is for negative damage.
There isn't. You're dead at 0.
Okay.
Then we can try
Just
and roll
down.
the body.
Okay.
Yep.
And Snaggle does count as 3rd level, so he's got 3 rounds till he bleeds
3
out.
rounds.
Gotcha.
And then we
just
have,
try and-
since he's also 3rd level, we can also try to roll the body if we don't get to him in
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Just
Cool,
scoop the chili meat into a bag.
Yeah.
Well,
All
we
right.
could just put him in the house and shut the door and hope that.
That's assuming any of us are alive to try and roll bodies.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the pitchfork is trying to be the last man standing.
You seem to be in a good position to achieve that. For Bowdy, you hear a cry of pain. It sounds like it's from Snaggle.
Plus, now that things have happened, I have an incredibly dumb idea.
All right. You've got this, Snaggle. Just remember, pain is weakness leaving the body.
All right.
Pretty sure all my pain just left.
For Bowdy, what are you doing, man?
All the pain is gone
Okay.
All
forever.
the pain
So-
is gone.
I'm just going to toss it out there. Like, I did the D-die to make sure I'm getting down to the skull, did a couple
Yeah.
more rounds of damage on it, got
Yeah.
myself wedged in there, and I'm just throwing it out there. This dragon's probably got a skull that's like granite, just like
Yeah.
solid, right?
Mhm.
And I happen to be a dwarven stonemason. I know how to find the pressure points.
You
I've
do.
already maybe got some chip in there from stabbing it. I've got my shield in there now. Is there a way I can maybe focus less on just doing raw damage, but more on like I've got my shield there, got the ability to apply some pressure. I want to start finding a crack in the skull, using my dwarven stonemason expertise to try and start cracking that skull.
I really love that idea. Let me move this so I can get your token. Let me take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Underground skill.
And some of that was also just like the random job that I got whenever I started up, or occupation.
I'll tell you what. You're going to give me an intelligence test.
Okay.
DC is 12 because I mean it's a fucking dragon. DC is 12.
Okay.
If you succeed, I will give you a +1 bonus to your deed die.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's an 11.
Oh.
Do you have any luck?
I will spend a point of DC 12, right?
Yeah, you
Right.
do. For Bounty, you do have 3 points of fleeting luck right now, too. So if you want to spend it or
Yeah.
Sweeney wants to spend it,
I got a point of luck left.
Okay.
all right.
So
I
That's
think
going
we're
to be a
tapped out.
success.
Okay. So then basically just roll the check and the D dies to try and crack into
The D die is a +1, and that finds you. You're able to try and find the perfect spot to break
Okay.
through this granite skull.
Okay.
Get to that sweet meat underneath.
side.
Please. Give me some luck. It gets me to the 3. Gets the D
Gets you
die
to
to a
3.
3.
But your attack is an
But-
18.
And
That's
I can get myself
9
up to a
short.
21, which is not enough.
It is not. Fucking
Best
Sweeney.
I got 1
Yeah.
point left.
Unless-
Well, 1 point I could spend, which would get you to a 23, but
Farbauti,
Yeah.
you could dig into your own personal luck reserve.
Oh, that's a good point.
I mean, we were just fucking with fleeting luck here. You're at an
Okay.
18. You got to hit a 27.
Okay. Good, do it. I do it.
All right. That makes that that's 15 points of damage. You're trying to find, and you realize that if you follow like the meat of the eyeball, that cord of nerve, that ocular fiber, whatever the fuck it is, that feeds into the brain, there is a crevice, a crack, a little through, and you bury your sword into it. You give the right pressure, and there is just this crack. It's not enough for you to fit through, but you break it open enough. You deal your damage to it. Your 15 damage is there. But now it's stuff like you could probably get an arm through there.
Hey, nice. I've got two more action dice to mess with. They may not actually do anything because of AC, but maybe the AC will start changing once I start getting in there.
You are bypassing a lot of its defense at that
Okay,
point.
so we'll do, now that I've kind of got myself a good spot, I've got that crack opening. So my next action dice is going to be trying to shove the tip of the tip of the sword into that little
that's
hole.
a tip.
Giving you
Lactose intolerant.
the ring of free
And
action
10.
was a good choice though.
It was.
You are bypassing a lot of its defense. A 10 is still a miss
Okay.
by 10.
Oh, that's a long ways away.
That's a lot.
It is a drop of 7, though.
Yeah.
It's a drop of 7. Then I'll click my shield bash with a 15.
So your shield's not going to fit through that hole.
Yeah. That's just me like wedging.
Just wailing. Okay.
Like I've got kind of a crack in there, so at this point I'm just trying to shove it in.
Sure.
I may have missed it. Did anything come about with the manticore?
Farbauti didn't end up falling through.
I've chipped through the skull. I chose to go that route so I can.
Fair.
All right. We're actually, I don't want to skip over Colin. I'll say Colin's had enough time. Let's see if there's anything he can do. Colin doesn't have a lot of offensive spells. He does have a longbow. He's going to pull out that longbow and he's going to try and take a shot at one of the 6 dragons. No, that's a long ways away.
Doesn't he have like word of command or whatever?
He does. He does.
Its likelihood of working is slim, but
Yeah. Okay. I'll remember that for next round. Sweeney.
Very, very, very unlikely. But yeah, you never know.
never know.
Holy shit, Griffin. 3 trouble's a lot of trouble.
No. No more.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Sweeney, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna shut this door here, go over here and open this other door.
Absolutely. It's a lot of like what the Pitchfork's seeing on the other side.
Okay.
These are just old empty spaces. So you move into this first area, it's like a guard room.
Mm-hmm.
You look into this second room, and it's like old like barrack style bunks. You see these old rotted collapsed bunk beds.
Okay.
You see like a wardrobe, and you can see like old clothing, like rotten moth-eaten clothing hanging in there.
Okay. All right. I'm thinking, so
Yeah.
keep going.
All right, cool. Jason, is Jason going to do anything? That's you, Jeremy.
I mean, Jason already tried to hide, but that kind of didn't turn out so well, did it?
I mean, he's not in direct line of sight.
Does he still? But he's still got line of sight, but he doesn't know which one's which.
He has no idea.
I mean,
Right.
it
We never
pretty
played
much.
Jason as being super smart.
That's right.
He goes eeny, meeny, miny, mo, takes one of
no.
them, and shoots for the eye again.
Okay.
No.
12 is a miss.
And then he falls back as best he can.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out. So any creature attempting to attack the caster automatically strikes a mirror image instead.
Mm.
Okay, so I think rules is written. Clears out a dragon. And I tell you
Good
what,
job, Jason.
Griffin just dropped some fantastic complications on me. So I'm going to get rid of those spells, the lost spells. And I am going to refresh one of this dragon's abilities that he had expended. Thanks,
Hooray!
Griffin.
Oh no.
All right, Snaggle's down. That is round 1 of 3 of Snaggle being down. But there's still always the option to flip the body if you all survive. So that Pitchfork, you are in this room.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and come on up this way just a little bit. Let me see about doing some measuring real quick. Where's the measuring thing?
Oh, it's the ruler.
Dang it! I always get stuck on the template for some reason,
That's fine.
and then I can't. There we go.
Yeah, it's
I'm on
the
the ruler.
silhouette tab, and then you select the ruler from there.
Yeah, I always go to the ruler on the left.
The
for some
right angle,
reason.
I all the damn time.
Because it's the ruler I see first.
Yeah, I mean it's right fucking there.
Okay, so I can get to Snaggle.
Who was impaled with a tail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need to be able to see anyways, so... okay, hold on, I gotta do this one at a time. Well, let me move to somewhere I can't see. Okay, so how much of the dragon is actually through this door? It's a very important question.
You can see like well, it's right down there on the ground. Like it landed to bust it, so you can see like dragon's snout.
It's actually through the door.
Okay. Hang on, let me rethink this. It busted the door open with its nose, it backed its head off, and then it stabbed in with its tail. So I'm saying where you're at now, you can probably see like a portion of like chest or something like that. Maybe a bit of thigh.
Well, specifically, I'm looking for how much is through the door because
Oh, none of
I'm
it's through
planning
the
on-
door right now.
not even the tail.
No, it stabbed and withdrew. Not even the tail.
Now that ruins everything.
Sorry.
Well.
You got spells.
I don't have useful spells for fighting a dragon. I was going to use Ward Portal and try and cut part of him off in the door.
Oh, yeah.
But-
The door's open. The door's destroyed. Yeah.
That won't work.
You can cast
almost
Enlarge on the dragon.
I don't think that's going to help us any.
I
also
like
have to-
Jeremy's face on that one.
I also have to be able.
Actually, honestly, if you cast Enlarge, it might be easier to get inside his brain.
Well, the problem is I have to be able to touch you to cast Enlarge.
Oh, yeah.
No,
well,
just
you
lick
do
the
have a lot of
dragon.
action dice.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of action dice,
Oh, because you haven't cast Chill Touch yet.
and that would take one of my actions. So,
Yeah, yeah.
and that doesn't give me more movement necessarily.
It gives you I would let you burn an action die for movement. You use an action die.
That specific the face action has to be used for.
Oh, for spell casting. Yes,
Yeah.
you are correct on that. Yeah.
So I think I was just gonna go ahead and try and grab Snaggle and just haul him to the back of this room.
Yeah.
And
Jeremy, that is amazing.
that way he can not sustain further damage, at least.
Okay, that's fair. Absolutely fair.
We're going all the way back this time.
Okay.
I don't think I can move Snaggle, so.
Do you have ownership over that token?
There it is. I can move him.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm just dragging him into this corner here.
That's smart. That's smart. I lost my.
Actually, I should. Yeah. I think that'll be fine. Okay, and then Invisible Companion. Time to do that thing you do.
Does Invisible Companion have infrared vision?
I don't know that it does, but it could if I make a DC 10 luck check.
Is that how it works?
There it is. Let me go read this.
Is that how it works?
Let me go read
It's
this
news to
incredible. Let me go read this incredible bullshit here. As long as companion is present, the caster can make a DC 10 luck check once per week in a dire situation, and on a success is revealed the invisible companion has some heretofore unknown ability that is helpful in that situation.
Oh, okay.
At the judge's discretion.
I will allow it. Okay, make that luck check.
That's the problem. I get one shot at this. So.
Yeah. You fucking do. Okay.
I did it.
Wait.
Nice.
The convenience is still at your discretion. So
Hang on a second. It's at a DC 10 luck check.
I assume that I thought that meant I need to roll under 10.
That is roll a d20, add your luck modifier, hit 10 or above.
Oh, that works in the opposite direction?
It's a very weird
Which
way.
is exactly why you made it.
Yeah, because if it says if it sets a DC, DC's a roll over. If it said make
You
a
can
luck
spend
test,
luck on it.
It's roll under.
Can I spend luck on it then?
Absolutely.
Since it's a DC test, then I'll spend.
Yeah.
I would get a +3.
Okay,
Do you
so
have
you're
any
at a
bleeding luck,
6.
Dan?
Yeah, and I got fleeting luck, so I'll spend.
Okay, you make it. Invisible Companion has infravision. It can attack the right one.
Nice.
Hero's excited in the wrong way, as usual.
Excited in the wrong way. It's not the way it's usually used, so I understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, they should have just said make a luck test.
Yeah.
This is your fault, Bert. You work for them.
I had nothing to do with this.
Okay. Back to Pitchfork, the Invisible Companion doing the thing he does, maybe.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's a
Yeah,
natural
what the
20.
Oh, yes. Yes. Get him.
Okay. Dan, roll me a d4.
Let's see
35.
here.
Fucking Christ. 10 points of damage. That's great damage.
Could have been better damage, but that's all right.
D4 or D5?
D4. Because I'm going to tell you what, Dan. You disable it with something. I'm going to let you. We're going to roll with this. You are going to remove one of its action dice with this.
Yeah.
I have deleted it from the initiative track.
That's awesome.
That
Go
is
Invisible
pretty
Companion,
amazing.
go. I'll stay here and hide
All right.
bravely.
It's the dragon's turn. And thanks
That's
to
like-
Griffin, I got to refresh one of my abilities. The dragon's already on the ground. Give me a moment here.
Thankfully, as long as I hide well, the Invisible Companion can survive.
So for Farbauti,
Uh-huh.
ignoring the human beer carrier and the donkey because they're bravely running away.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who's in that circle that I just dropped,
Oh, earthquake.
Earthquake. So everyone on the table, even Sweeney.
I knew I should have gone to the other corner.
No. Sweeney is outside the circle.
Sweeney, you still get that initial damage. And let me double check that
Fine.
initial damage.
It's fine.
It's a D3. Everyone on the table is going to take 1 point of damage.
Knew I should have gone to the other corner.
Everyone in the circle has to make me a DC 18 reflex save. Not
Does that
you,
include-
Farbauti,
Okay.
because you're in the eyeball, not the invisible companion.
I think Jason is royally screwed.
Jason's
I am-
fucked.
I am
Yeah.
not getting it done.
It was a reflex save.
Reflex
Okay.
save.
Oh God, Jason.
I used up all my luck on that nat 20.
Yeah, Jason is so dead.
Okay. Everyone who failed is going to roll me a D8.
Oh God, Jason, roll a 1, please.
And that's how many D6s of being thrown the fuck away damage you take.
Holy shit, Jason rolled.
Jason
A
rolled a
6.
1. Oh,
I'm
Jason rolled a 6.
I saw the 1. I was so excited because that meant there was a chance he'd live. No,
Gatsby, 3
he's-
damage. Not bad. All right.
Yeah.
That's my D8.
So yeah, Jason's down.
What about Colin?
All right.
Colin's outside of it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm rolling as there it is. Okay.
I saw you were rolling a snaggle. That's fine. So, Dan, did you roll a 1 on that D8?
It depends on which one you want to take.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm in the room, so I'm not sure how far I had to go backwards, but
It's just the force. I'm counting it as the force that it's flinging you against a hard surface.
okay. So I rolled 6d6.
Holy shit. Jason is down.
yeah.
yep.
Pitchfork takes 20 damage. Gadsby gets away with 3. All right, Gadsby, it's your turn, man. Thank you, Griffin.
All I can do. All I can do.
Now, I will tell you guys, this thing, that, Gadsby, that damage is not enough to kill it.
I can't get that to a 27. I've got 1 luck left.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the problem is I think we're just about all tapped out of resources. So
Yeah.
it's just going to be a slog fest to see which
Yeah.
one of us
I have
dies
an
first.
What I wanted to point out, Gadsby, that damage was not enough to kill the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
If you had 1 more point of damage, it would be, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
there's no way for me to get the attack roll up.
Yeah,
so
no, that's fine. I was just wanting to
Yep.
clue you all in on how close
Yeah.
you are.
All right.
You
Farbauti.
need to do collateral damage to it so we don't have to hit its AC.
Yeah. All right.
I don't have any spells that do that though. Other than, like the ward portal or something like that, but
Yeah.
it didn't work out.
All right, well, if I was last in initiative, we're back at the top.
No, the dragon's got 2 turns.
Yep.
Oh. I thought I went after the dragon.
You
Oh, it's
went
coming.
after,
Never mind,
I'm doing its action dice. Each action die has
Yeah.
its own spot in combat.
Yeah.
At least we got rid of one of them.
Yeah.
Farbauti,
Yeah.
I hate to do this to you, but you're a real threat inside that eyeball.
Yeah, that's fair. Why don't you beat yourself in the head? Come on, man. Tail slap
It's
yourself.
going to try and impale you through its eye socket with its tail.
That's
Fair.
good.
That is a 15 to hit. That's a fucking miss.
Did he hit himself?
No, he didn't clear his AC. He doesn't even clear his reduced
His
AC.
AC is higher than yours.
I'm just saying, like, that would have been funny if he was like
I'll
trying
tell
to
you
hit me with his own tail and then.
Oh, shit. Cat, thank you very much. Let's throw out a point of fleeting love
Man.
for everyone.
Where are all my lazy cats at tonight?
Right? They're all cuddles before the stream started.
I think we have a little space heater in our room, and
Oh,
I'm
they're
going to guess
baking by
that they're
that?
probably, yeah.
Farbauti, it does try to stab you again. Good news.
Yeah.
Good news. It beats its own AC.
Okay. Do I get any bonus to my AC for being like inside its eyeball?
Now you're kind of being funneled.
Okay. So I'd like to say that a 25 doesn't hit me, but that does. It does.
You take 27 damage. The dragon takes 27 damage. As you all,
I'm still alive.
those of you who can see it, you can see the point of this thing's tail stab into one eye, that blown out socket, trying to get it Farbauti. As you see the tip of the tail burst out the other eye.
Oh,
The dragon collapses.
I was so close to dead.
Sweeney literally has no idea that has happened because he's in a.
Farbauti, give me a
Close the
reflex
door.
save.
But
Yeah, we're kind of.
DC 10.
13.
You don't take any fall damage from this dragon falling.
Oh. Oh.
Griffin, it did in fact just kill itself because it wanted to hurt Farbauti that bad for fucking up its face.
understandable.
Oh.
What,
So-
12 seconds of someone digging in your eye socket? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to take lantern oil and shove it into the
Oh,
hole.
God.
I was gonna light its brain on fire. That was gonna be my
Okay.
next turn.
If I am correct, that was turn 2 for Jason and Snaggle. They each have 1 round left to be stabilized. If I remember correctly, is that just a standard action there, Bert? Like someone can just move them to unconscious. You all killed a dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, the
That's-
audience and us barely
Hey,
killed a dragon.
resource management. You manage the resources. That's level
I'm glad
5.
we had Farbauti.
Would you all like to hear about the loot that you just picked up?
Yes.
I'm not sure if
Sure.
I'm mentally
not
ready
gonna-
for
I'm
this
not going to
heap.
document it or anything, but I'll listen.
No, that's fine. I made sure to write it down so I can easily paste it into your loot table.
And it's all going in the house. That way we don't have to carry it all.
Yeah, eventually
It's gonna
that
take a while
house
to
is
get
going to
there.
overfill. But that's
That's a big
future
pile
problem.
of loot on that map. Yeah.
All right. Someone want to guess how many copper pieces you get?
40,000.
None, because it's all
Two.
platinum.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. John,
2
that's not
billion.
far off.
Yeah.
32,000 copper. What's that, Bert? I thought you had some.
No.
33,500 silver. 41,000 electrum. And I've got this. You don't have to worry about writing it down. I'll paste it into your loot sheet. 35,400 gold.
I just want to point out, if we use the at least, I think Pathfinder First Edition, it was like 50 coins to a pound.
Yeah, if
just
you
throw
didn't
it all in Dan's house.
Just the copper
That's-
was 640 pounds.
Essentially,
We just shovel it into Dan's house.
you guys are going to have to take a few days to load this gold into the house.
It's going to be a couple tons worth of gold.
And
Oh,
essentially, you're going to be walking on like a foot of money when you're in the house.
We're gonna Scrooge McDuck ourselves yet.
I can also put
Anyone
some
wanna
of it
guess?
in my fanny pack of holding.
You could. Anyone want to guess how much platinum you get?
I'm scared to even ponder.
8,500.
Oh.
What are we even gonna do
I don't
with this
know.
much money?
I really
Retire.
don't know.
We could just like stop
You could
doing
just
the quest and just
Fuck
go be
off
rich.
into the sunset and be stupid rich. Plus, there's enough gems, jewels, and trinkets worth another 42,000 gold.
Oh.
There is
We're
a
gonna hire a
suit.
new adventuring party to solve this problem for
Yeah.
us.
There is a suit of dwarven plate mail. There is a suit, and that is dwarf-sized plate mail. There is a suit of gnome-sized leather armor. There is a shield There is a mace. There's a pair of bracers. There is an amulet that looks like a holy symbol for the Chaos Titan.
Ooh.
There is a robe. There is a spool of rope. And there are 1, 2, 3. There are 3 spell scrolls. And finally, there is another amulet.
Right, Chuck, I need to make a small correction because, of course, got too many game systems in my head. No, it is not just a go over. They must be magically healed. There's no staunching wounds. You're bleeding out unless someone casts lay on hands.
Okay, well, let's see what Colin can do.
And then there are still repercussions.
I absolutely believe that. Sorry, Colin is going to try and lay on hands Jason first.
Jason.
That is a... What is that? That's
12.
12. So
It's
what's...
technically a pass.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jason... I think Jason
Jason is
lawful.
chaotic.
Chaotic, so that's 2 dice.
Yep.
All right,
Okay,
Jason
so
gets
then
to
he's
pick...
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Next...
going to get a minimum of 2 hit points. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll look up what the long-term repercussions are.
it's -1 to his stamina, permanent.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Okay. And then this will be for Snaggle.
Yep.
Oh, that's good. That's a 20.
He's lawful, so he's opposed. So just 2 dice.
2 dice. So,
Yep, also fine.
all right. Each of them get to recover 2 hit dice. Each of them are at a minus.
1 stamina permanent.
Yeah. I want to
I do
adjust.
Otherwise, we let them die. We roll the body, but if they don't make their luck check, they're just dead. There's no.
Yeah. And Snaggle's
Whereas
luck
if we
is
fail
at a
this, we
7
can still
right now.
roll the body.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Colin comes through. Surprisingly, there are no character deaths. You
I
all
think
come
Somehow,
Donkey ate the
somewhere.
keg carrier.
I'm gonna slowly move some of our characters out into this open space.
Bert, roll me a.
We all need a beer.
Bert, roll me a d20.
Got
You
this
know-
barrel-sized hole in my torso.
I'm also thinking,
Just, just plug the beer directly into you and open the tap.
Eventually,
Oh.
eventually, Donkey returns, looking a little fuller.
fair. Beer carrier fought his own kind of dragon.
He fought a 4-hoofed dragon,
A
He didn't
donkey
win.
dragon, double D.
double D. That's it.
But he's about to become Donkey Dragon as we feed
Maybe
him dragon.
Donkey is actually the half dragon offspring of Donkey and the
Ooh.
dragon.
Okay,
Ooh.
first things first. I'm carving off a chunk of face meat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm burning it and I'm eating it.
Yeah,
I'm eating a
you-
piece of this
Oh,
dragon.
we need to
I
have
actually-
dragon steak, period.
I actually
Um,
do want to point out that we can peel this thing and then we can get dragon armor made. Just saying.
Yeah.
Give me Dan. It's your house. I want you to roll me 2d7.
All right. $13.
13 days. That is how long it's going to take you to pile all of this treasure into the house. So that is 13 days in this dragon's lair. 13 days of recuperation. And 13 days to finish. I mean, you all get to level up to level 5. You killed a fucking dragon. That's level 5. You got some great loot. We do need... We are going to need... it's this document. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, actually... Yeah, we're gonna need 11 rolls to identify magic items.
Ouch. That's quite a few.
Yeah.
Should I start kicking some of them out, or do we want to deal with that after
We'll deal with it off
end-
screen.
Yeah.
All right. That is
So many
time.
feet.
Chat, fucking Christ. Thank you very much.
Wow.
You all really
Yeah.
pulled through on this. I don't think anyone came out unscathed. Am I correct in that?
No.
I came out pretty decent, but that's only because I've been slowly stocking HP.
That's true. You
Yeah.
do have a ridiculous amount of HP.
I am down to 76
Oh no.
of 15 HP. I would have
76 of
died.
15.
Yeah, I would have died from pretty much any of the attacks otherwise, because my
Yeah.
HP is so low and my AC is also 10.
Yeah.
I started with 49. That felt like a good number. It, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So, we're going to spend the next, 13 days here in this cave collecting loot, recuperating, leveling up. After that 13 days, that's in-game time. We'll be back next Wednesday. I believe you're all going to head back to the elf seers, the rock elves, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably complain to them because they really set us up for a doozy on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll give you the information on the next leg of this campaign. So let's do our closing round of plugs. You all did fantastic tonight. We'll start off with Bert. Bert, what do you got happening, man?
I don't actually know. I don't know if my players are coming back yet or not. I think this Friday is going to be some classic Dungeons and Dragons. BX is how we roll.
Nice.
Saturday should be Cyberpunk Red, and then this Sunday, depending if everyone can make it, off streaming. Unfortunately for those listening, watching, we'll finish up our Weird Frontiers
Weird
module.
Frontiers?
If
I'm
possible.
Oh, that'd be
available.
If we can get everyone.
I'm available.
We just got
Okay.
the one session left.
Okay. Very cool. Jeremy, what do you
I
got,
only
man?
gained 1 hit point from my level.
Oh, that's rough.
Aaron Weiss on Patreon. Comics, maps, tokens, fun stuff. Check it out.
Very nice. Very nice. Dan,
Same.
same, just one.
1 HP. That brings me up to 16
Out.
at level 5.
You are a wizard, but you've got a lot more HP than that.
Well, yes, but only due to circumstance. But go to our Discord and check out our memes and our frogs and our plants and talk about the episode with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. John, what do you want to throw out there?
I rolled a 6. I maxed out on my hit die. First
Oh,
time in
nice.
2 levels, rather
Nice.
than getting minimum. So, woohoo, 20 plus. Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, we've got episodes of Oops All Goblins still coming out. And also, if there's anything you missed, you went to the bathroom, whatever, and you want to watch it all again, relive the excitement, you can find all that there as well.
Yeah. That's it exactly. Okay. Here on Defenders, come back on Friday night, 10 p.m. Central, because Joe is making a game called Anvia. It is really fucking good. And he's running us through a campaign to do playtesting. So every Friday night, we're doing that. We don't have anything going on Saturday. Sunday, I'll be over on Bert's channel. Hopefully. Monday, Jeremy and I will be over on Lollygaggers on Monday for Fragged Empire.
Yeah.
Jeremy's character finally gets introduced,
Oh, yeah.
and I play a face with tentacles that's a doctor.
Amazing.
And then we'll be back here next Wednesday. Same time, same place. More Night Below Dungeon Crawl Classics. That's all I fucking got. You guys got anything else you want to throw out there at the last minute?
Thank you for helping beat the dragon.
Thank you for
Yay.
helping.
invisible
We-
Could have done it
companion.
without your help. No,
Yes.
really.
Yeah.
The invisible companion is still named the audience.
It is.
And
All
no
right.
actual cannibalism has actually occurred. Donkey hasn't eaten a donkey. The halflings haven't
True.
eaten halflings.
That
I
is
haven't
true.
eaten a dwarf.
That is true.
Yep.
No cannibalism has happened.
Yes.
Until we see you next time, now you're thinking with orphans. Deuces.